Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Cameras and Coffee. And Steinbeck, yes, good boy, pup. Yes, you are a good pup. Okay, so it has been a while since I've been able to make one of these, and in the interim, I have fulfilled an adulthood dream of getting an actual end table to put my coffee on, and coasters. I feel like such a well-adjusted, successful adult now. Don't I, Steinbeck? No, I don't. That's a lie. Okay. Anyway, so today we're going to talk about Adox Color Mission. We're going to talk about that film. It is very exciting. Really quickly, before we jump into that, I've got... there was something I wanted to update you guys on. It has been an incredibly hectic month here. But we got all the contests entries uploaded, and soon, hopefully, all the prizes will be on their way to the winners, and have videos uploaded and scheduled out through the end of December. And there are weekly videos into April already. So I've been hammering out there's a round glass review coming, and all about film coming in April. Both of those, I think, April 4th and 11th. Or March 28th and 4th, something like that. I think you guys are really going to enjoy those two videos, and then some others, some more camera manuals and things like that in the pike, and some camera reviews. So at any rate, lots of really good stuff coming that I hope you are very excited about. Oh no, my tie is crooked. That's better. Okay. Anyway, let's talk about from D Preview. I'll put the link in the video description. This was written by Gannon Burgett. I really hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. This went live on February 11th, 2022, so I'm a little bit behind the news curve on this, but the article title is Film Friday, Adox announces Color Mission, a new 200 ISO 35mm color film stock whose profits will help fund R&D for future color emulsions. Kind of goes without saying, well-run companies always reinvest their profits into themselves. Anyway, it is good to hear that the point of that, the important point of that statement of that in that head title, is that it indicates that Adox is planning more color film emulsions and expanding. So I did try to buy some of this, by the way, but it was already sold out on Photo Impex. And right now, that's Photo Impex's online website and their Berlin store are the only places that they're available. I tried all my other sources and didn't find them even having listings for it. And that stands to reason this was probably not a huge batch of film. So the article has some interesting points that it was developed alongside another film company that doesn't exist anymore. They don't say who. It sounds like Adox doesn't say who. I think the list of film companies that have completely shut their doors and that were attempting to make color film is fairly limited. I can think of one. So, and looking at the 3 sample photos in this article, the image quality and color and contrast certainly look like the color film. Oh, there's more than 3 sample photos now, or maybe I just didn't scroll far enough. Anyway, the sample photos in the article look a lot like vintage film stock, color film stock that was made perhaps in Italy. Anyway, that's what it looks like, and the images that they provide do show really lovely and stunning image rendering with not necessarily true to life colors, but fairly warm tones by color film standards, really nice green tones as well, and even the blues have a slight warmth to them. So I am really excited for when I get to try this film, because I can't think of anything on the market that looks exactly like these sample photos do. They look really good. If these are 35mm, and it doesn't say, but they were only selling it in 35mm on the website. If these are 35mm images, these are really high quality 35mm images. So the thing that I think is really exciting about Adox going into color film production is I remember seeing an interview with the guy who owns Adox or runs it. I forget exactly his relationship with the company. I think he bought it. Anyway, he was talking about their film production, and he noted that they had a 6-layer coating machine. 6 layers, I don't know exactly how many layers of emulsion and backing are on all of the different color film stocks, but 6 will get you to color film. And the way that color film works versus black and white. So if you've got your film base here, whether it's nylon, estar, whatever material that film base is, on the back of it you have what's called an anti-halation layer. The anti-halation layer in black and white film is not process surviving. Just like in color film, it's not process surviving, meaning the chemistry that you use to develop your film removes that backing layer. But the backing layer provides a really important purpose for the film because it provides lubrication. As the film's wound on itself, that backing layer prevents the emulsion from getting scratched. And it also provides an anti-static protection for the film, and it also absorbs stray light that comes through the back of the film that isn't absorbed by the emulsion to help improve contrast and image quality. So that backing layer is really important. It goes on the back of the emulsion, and I couldn't tell you if it's one compound that gets applied there, or if it's multiple, or if that varies by films. Then you have, so backing layer, then you have your film base, and then you have your emulsions. And for black and white films, those are usually I think 2 or 3 different emulsions. Older black and white films were just one, the emulsion with the suspension that held the silver halide grains. But newer, more modern black and white films have a few different layers that, again, protect and help improve the film emulsions results. So then if you have color film, you've got your base and your anti-halation layer, then you need at least, as a minimum, you need 3 layers. One that records red light, green light, and blue light. And then those 3 layers combine or don't combine to create the images that are recorded as the image's ability to record color. Of course, in the negative. But so you need at least those 3. So right there, minimum for color film, that's 4 layers. With, I think, then if you added some other things, like Fuji has that other dye layer that makes their greens really pop, that would be a 5th layer, for instance. And I think there's generally a protective layer. Don't quote me on this, and if I'm wrong about this, please jump in and let me know. But I think there's also a protective layer on top of modern color film emulsions as well to help improve your image quality results. So 6 layers will make 6-layer coating can be used to make a color film. And I remember hearing the guy say that I cannot believe I'm forgetting his name. I feel terrible about that. I should look it up. Guy who owns Adox. Mirko. Cannot believe I forgot Mirko's name. I'm not trying his last name. I'm American. Don't hold me to that high of a standard. So I remember seeing an interview with Mirko talking about 6-layer coating, and I thought the process behind that is fascinating, right? I think that reversal film takes even more than that, but again, not a film chemistry engineer, don't quote me on that. So, but realistically, the single most important thing here is that Adox is expanding their production line. So they've had CMS 20, CHS 100. Feel like there's another one I'm blanking on right now. And then they used to make Color Implosion, which went out of production in 2017. And I tried that stuff. I tried a few rolls of it and felt it was not quite there yet. But Color Mission, I'm really looking forward to trying. So if you were able to get your hands on some of those rolls that were available in Berlin, let me know. And I would really be very interested in seeing the results that you get with those. And I am looking forward to being able to buy my first rolls whenever they come back into stock in Photo Impex. And by the way, Adox or Photo Impex, if you're watching this and you want to shoot me an email when they get back in stock, I would be very happy to order a bunch of those from you guys. So at any rate, new film stocks, always very, very exciting news. And I am so thrilled for Adox to see that they're making this jump and that they're going to be reinvesting into further R&D and really building their product line with the proceeds from this film stock. Super exciting. Again, Adox proving themselves to be one of, if not the best, if not the best, then the second best film company making film stocks today from an investment in the future of the industry. So very exciting. Have a good day, everybody, and I will see you in the next video. Right, Steinbeck? Right? There you go. No.